Now, this is a very spontaneous happy hour. This is a very random happy hour where I'm not going to even plug how you can get into contact with me. I'm not going to even say, because if you guys know, you know. If not, it's a serious matter. There has been a recent suicide by a celebrity, and it's just sad because, it just feels weird. It's the X Game icon, Dave Mirra. He has killed himself at age 41. And you would never think that a guy who's at the top of the name when it comes to being in the X Games, this icon, you would never think he is suicidal. But it comes to show that in life, we never, ever know what anybody is going through. You could know somebody who seems like the most happy-go-lucky guy, gets laid all the time, in great shape, has a great job, but maybe he hates himself. Or maybe there's this really bubbly girl at work. She gets a lot of sales. She has a boyfriend that loves her. She has a nice apartment. But maybe she doesn't feel well. Maybe she wants to kill herself. The thing with suicide and the thing with death is you never, ever know what somebody is going through because we're not them. And the thing about depression is you never, ever know what depression is like until you have it. I'm sick and tired of hearing these people who claim to be psychiatrists, who claim to be psychologists, who claim they got their PhD in being experts, saying, you don't need that medicine for your ADD, ADHD, or bipolar. Just man it up. There's no such thing as manning it up when you have bipolar, ADD, ADHD, or schizophrenia. I have 3 of 4 of those. I'm just not schizophrenic. And for the first 4 months that I was in town, my insurance here in Florida, when I moved from Ohio, I wasn't able to get the Klonopin that helps me relax, so I was a nervous wreck. As Miguel Fuller said on my podcast, I was a hot mess. But I began taking my Klonopin again and my Lamictal, and now I feel good. And I guess my thought of the day is, life's too short to be going through depression, and life's too short to not be taking care of your own mental and physical health, because it's so heartbreaking when you hear these celebrities killing themselves, and it's so heartbreaking when it's an average day person. Here's when death really struck me and when it really hit me. I was a senior in high school, and there was this girl who was so cute, so outgoing. She was involved in church. She was involved in choir. She was in all the preppy events. A sweet girl. She ended up hanging herself. And that's when I began to realize that someday we are going to be gone, and someday we will be dead. And it's just sad to think that this girl who was 16 then, going on 5 years ago in 2011, took her own life. So that's when it hit me. And now, I hate people who say, whatever, the world's better without them. They kill themselves. Not really. Would you want someone saying that about you once you're gone? Here's what we need to do. We need to quit shaming people who want to kill themselves. We need to quit making them feel bad. We need to quit bullying. We need to quit hiding behind keyboards like pussies. We need to quit treating each other like dirt and appreciating each and every second we have during this short life. We need to care about our mental health. If you don't feel well, or if you think something is up, trust me, all you have to do is go see a psychiatrist, see if you have bipolar, and who gives an F if anybody judges you. By no means am I a public figure. By no means am I famous. But I'm heard on a top-rated morning show. I was heard on the biggest show in Cleveland, and I talked about my meds. It's weird. It's annoying to talk about your meds, but it's better to be a real and honest person than to not be and then have your own life taken because you don't feel well. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate yourselves. It's sad when you see these people take their own lives because there's the shaming of, well, you'll be on medicine. You're a crazy person. Some of the most creative and successful people are the ones that take care of themselves. So that's just my thought of the day. I don't feel like doing a happy hour today. I'm not going to even rant about it. I wanted to do a rant and read the news, but I want to let Dave Mirra's, I want to let him rest in peace. So I'm not going to talk about it. And I mean, this is what I had to say about it. I'm not a fan of Dave because I never watched the X Sports, but I'm heartbroken that he took his own life, especially when you're an icon. So it shows that life is short. We need to appreciate each and every second we have, and we need to love each other and take care of each other and to take care of ourselves, including our mental health and our physical health. The best thing you can do if you don't feel well is to get help or hit the gym. I know that sounds douchey. I know that sounds cliche, but trust me, getting a good lift in or a good cardio in really helps the nerves. I hope this podcast did something for you guys and it helps you relax. Have a great day, and Happy Hour will be back tomorrow.